Assalamu alaikum, my dear learners. How are you? I hope that you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah, and I am also well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Today, I am going to take a class from your text Unit 5, Lesson 2, Flashback. My dear learners, flashback means a short part of a film, a story or play that goes back to events in the past. My dear learners, look at the textbook. What do you see? There are three persons in the picture: parents and their daughter. Mother is sewing, perhaps Nokshikantha, and father is helping her wife. You can see their daughter is ready to go to school or madrasa with her bags in her right hands. My dear learners, read the text. Shamima started to tell us her story. Listening to her, we were stunned, and at the same time our hearts were filled with admiration for her. It was 1995. Shamima was 15 years old. She got promoted to class 8. Shamima had all the dreams of an adolescent. She wanted to bring about a change in her life. She wanted to see happiness in her family too. She knew she could fulfill her dream by completing her education and getting a good job. 15-year-old Samira's dreams were nipped in the bud. But father wanted to marry her off against her will. Marrying off a girl under 18 is against the law in Bangladesh. Shamima did not want to get married, but nobody paid any heed to her. They arranged her marriage with a man much older than her. All her tears and protests went in vain. Shamima was married off to Kamaluddin Jordar. My dear learners, from this text, we can know that Shamima was a daughter. She wanted to complete her education and to get better life, but her father did not want so. So her father wanted to marry her off against her will. So they arranged. They arranged her marriage with a man much older than her. All her tears and protest went in vain. Shamima was married off to Kamaluddin Jwardar. My dear learners, now I am showing you filling in the gaps. Try to fill in the gaps that I have written on the whiteboard. Shamima was a 15 years old girl. She had dash of changing in her life, so she wanted to dash her education and to dash a good job. But her dreams are nipped in the bud. Her father had a dash to marry her against her will. But Shamima had no dash to get married. My dear learners, look at the whiteboard and see carefully. I have filled up in the gaps. You see carefully. Shamima was a 15 years old girl. She had dreams of changing in her life. So she wanted to complete her education and to get a good job. But her dreams were nipped in the bud. Her father had a desire to marry her off against her will. But Shamima had no wish to get married. My dear learners, you have realized that in our society there are many persons like Shamima's father. They want to marry their daughters off with a older person. They did not want that their daughters should be educated and later they will earn their livelihood by taking a job. My dear learners, in our society, you can see many fathers like Shamima's father. My dear learners, you will have to try heart and soul to get education. You will have to promise to get education so that you may get a job in future by completing your education. My dear learners, Have you realized my speech? I hope that you have realized my speech. Thank you for your taking part in my online class.